All right, what you say, everyone? Hey, man, hope everybody's having a great day. Today is a great day here on What You Say Radio because we got a very, very special guest in the house from Chattanooga, originally from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been in the music industry since the 1960s. 1960s, y'all. We got Mr. Wilson Meadows in the house. How you doing, sir?
Hey, I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm blessed. I am blessed and highly favored, my brother. Hey, we here another day. Another day.
There you go. There you go.
Yes. Hey, Mr. Meadows, I want to thank you again for taking your time to come on here to What You Say Radio and talk to our listeners and just share a piece of your part of the your music history. Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, I actually started right after high school, and hooked up with four other fellows, actually two brothers and two other guys. It was five of us.
Okay.
And, we used to rehearse and stuff in high school. And shortly after high school, we left Tennessee and went to New York, pursuing a record deal.
Okay.
Yeah, got there, and I guess maybe a year or so after we got there, we was fortunate enough to get a record deal. So it actually started way back then.
Okay. All right. And the original group, the Zircons, is that correct?
Exactly.
Zircons. And
The Zircon.
how long, y'all were a doo-wop type of group. How long were y'all together?
Actually, we were together about 14, 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 14 years, man, going strong, making music. Now you grew up in singing gospel, correct?
Well, actually, yeah, I grew up, my father was a minister.
Okay.
So, you had if you're gonna sing, you had to sing in the church. You knew that.
Yeah.
So actually, that's where it started from. Yeah, we sang in church, early on.
Okay.
And I think my first record that I wrote that was released on a relatively major independent label was a song called "No Twisting on Sunday."
Oh,
which and you know where I'm going, and it was because of the father. You know what I'm saying?
What you say?
Yeah. It wasn't going to be any dancing and all of that gyrating on Sunday. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it was during that twist era, and that's what really got it going.
Okay.
We were on that King label out of Cincinnati.
Okay.
That old James Brown,
Yes, sir.
Now all those guys, Nina Simone, Hank Ballard, Midnighters, that group. So we got signed with that label, and we here I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now after the Zircons, you got with I think it's your brothers, and y'all
Yes,
the Meadow brothers.
The Meadows brothers. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we were signed with Capitol Records, and also Atlantic Records.
Okay. And how many albums did y'all put out as a group?
We did did one with each company, with one with Capitol and one with Atlantic.
Okay.
And shortly after that, I went solo.
Solo. That's right, man. And when you went solo, hey, you came out with this hit, with this banger that's still going today, and every time
it won't go. It just won't go away.
Yes, sir. Yeah, let's talk about it. Still My Love.
Exactly.
Who wrote? Who produced it? Tell me about how it came up. How that song just came about.
Well, actually, I wrote the song, and I was on Itchy Bun Records right out of Georgia. Um, I don't know if you are familiar with that label.
No, sir.
Actually, the owner, John Abbey, I think it was from England. He signed me.
Okay.
That was in 1990, I think it was 95, something like that. Yeah, 95, 96.
Okay.
And that song was on a CD called Memories.
Okay.
And there were several nice cuts on that particular album, but for some reason, Still My Love just took off, man. It
Uh-huh.
and that's all I hear now is Mr. Still My Love.
Yes, sir. Hey, that's your nickname, Mr. Still My Love. That's what's up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. Now, have you had anything going on? Let's fast forward to today. Have you had anything going on here recently?
Yes, I with Music Access out of Dallas, Texas. Just recorded me. Actually, I signed with them 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
And I put out a couple of cuts with them. That they were okay, but they didn't do what Still My Love did. But I recorded about I think it was in January.
Okay.
That we recorded some songs with J1.
Okay, Mr. J1.
J1, yeah, actually wrote several of the songs, man. And as a matter of fact, the one that they released is called I'm Curious.
Okay.
And he wrote that. Actually, I co-wrote some of the songs.
All right.
But he had some real nice songs on there. And they released the one called I'm Curious. So that's where we are right now.
Okay. Okay. Now, I just want to bring our listeners in, Wilson Meadows, he has more than Still My Love. We Can Fall in Love, Stroll It. I love Stroll It.
You like that?
I love it. I'm telling you some songs that I got in rotation here on What You Say Radio. Yes, sir. Stroll It. Sweet It Be. Sweet It Be.
Sweet It Be. Yep.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you. You got more than Still My Love.
Oh yes, I promise.
Yeah, all right. I haven't heard that one, but I'm gonna have to go listen to it since you recommend and possibly get that one in rotation. But yeah, I just want the listeners to know, hey, Wilson Meadows is more than just Still My Love.
Oh yeah.
You got that soulful sound, and so
thank you.
Yes, and you still going today, and that kind of leads into my next question. What do you attribute to your longevity in this music business? Because you've been going since 1960. What do you attribute to that?
Well, I say now 1960. That's when we really got started. Actually, it was the latter part of 60. Closer to 70 before we really got it going.
Okay, all right. Thank you for correcting that. All right.
Yeah, but
that's still longevity. That's still longevity.
Yeah, it is exactly.
Yeah.
But I first of all got to give the credit to God because
Amen.
Without Him, nothing is possible.
That's right.
So I'll give Him the credit for the longevity. He just kept me going. He kept me healthy.
Yes, sir.
And he allowed me to just continue the stuff that I enjoyed doing.
Yes, sir.
And writing and creating. And I credit him, for all of it.
Yes. That's right. Now, writing and producing, do you write for other artists or is it just you?
Well, it's been mainly me. I'm to the point now where I want to write for some of the other artists, the young artists, that's coming along, trying to do what they're enjoying doing. A lot of them just don't know how to get it going. and they don't understand this business. So I try to, give them some kind of insight into this business and how it works,
Yes, sir.
so that they won't, make the wrong steps. First of all, I would encourage all of them, and I do, to, try to get you a good education. That's the main thing. Mm-hmm. Because this music is nothing guaranteed. It's just not guaranteed. It can be a struggle. Mm-hmm. And most of the time it is a struggle. But, you have to be prepared to fall back on something so that you can, make a living for you and, and your family, mm-hmm. for yourselves and your family. So, I try to just stress to them that this business is not easy. It's very difficult, but it can be done because it's a lot of talent out there. And I just want to be a part of trying to, help them master what it is they're trying to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great advice. Great advice to mm-hmm. any upcoming artists. Anybody that's in this music business, as Mr. Meadows just highlighted, it's a very tough business. And man, that is great, sir, that you are still out there and you're trying to mentor
exactly
the next generation. That's a great thing.
Exactly.
What can fans or listeners expect from Wilson Meadows in this year, 22, and going forward?
Well, assuming that God, let me continue to do what I'm doing, I'm hoping that once they release this entire batch that we just did this last go around, that they'll see. I mean, it's going to be something, I think, partly. One of the most exciting things that I've done throughout my career. It's a lot of good stuff on this. So I'm just going to take it, as long as God let me take it. When he tell me to sit down, I'm going to sit down.
That's right. That's right. What you say, what you say.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so we, man, I'm looking forward to it. Now I am anticipating the new music that you got coming out.
Right.
Like I said, man, you've been doing this for a while, so, and I'm glad to hear it, that you still have the passion for it,
Exactly.
And
exactly.
I think that's the beautiful thing. That's the beauty of it.
Right.
Now, are you still out on the circuit? Are you still doing shows?
Oh yes. Okay. Actually, I'm still with. I used to be with the old clan. A lot of them passed on. Johnnie Taylor, Tyrone Davis, and that era. I was out there with a lot of those guys. Bobby Womack, and most of them are gone. And I'm still hanging with a few, like your Tyrone Davis. I'm sorry, Lattimore.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing some. Actually, I got a nice gig coming up with the Regina Bell, Lattimore, and a couple of other artists on Juneteenth.
Okay.
So we're just gonna continue to do what we do.
Okay.
Like I said, until God tells me it's time to stop.
Yes. Now the show for Juneteenth, where's that gonna be at for the listeners out there? Where's that gonna be at?
It's gonna be in Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah,
June.
exactly.
So, all right. And who's on that lineup again with you?
Regina Bell, Lattimore, and a couple of other names elude me right now, but it's going to be 4 or 5 nice acts.
Awesome. There y'all have it. Juneteenth, look for Wilson Meadows in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, going down. Before I let you get out of here, you perked my ears. JT, Johnnie Taylor, is one of my favorite. He's my favorite artist in the blues genre. Do you have any Johnnie Taylor story you could share with us?
Yeah, I the first time I met him, I was on a show with him in I think it was some part of some part of Georgia. I can't remember the exact city, but there was a lot of people there, and I was performing just before he came on, and I got a real good response from the crowd.
Yes, sir.
And when I came off stage, Johnny was standing, getting ready to go on stage.
Okay.
And my manager told me that Johnny looked over at him and said he wanted to know who was this guy? Who is this guy? So when he asked that, that told me all I needed to know about what he thought about me. So
That's
he
right.
just he walked up to me and shook my hand and walked away.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Johnny was one of my idols also too, man. He had it. Those were the two of my greatest influence. Johnnie Taylor, Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke and Johnnie Taylor. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Two greats. Two greats.
Two greats.
What you say? What you say? Thank you for sharing that story with us, there, Mr. Meadows.
All right.
Yeah. Now, I got 3 words for you, and what I want to do, and when I give you these 3 words, I just want you to tell me what comes to your heart, what comes to your mind, what comes to your soul when I give you the word.
Okay.
All right. The first one is longevity.
Ooh. God. Blessing.
Yes.
Blessing comes to my mind.
All right. All right. Consistency.
Stamina, endurance, perseverance.
All right. And my final word for you is love.
Oh gosh. It's all related to me as far as God is concerned.
Yes, sir.
We're supposed to love one another. We're supposed to help one another. And that's what I live by. And that's part of the reason I'm trying to mentor these young folk out here. God says, I'll bless you so that you can become a blessing. And that says a lot to me.
Amen. Amen. Mm-hmm. Thank you for those words of wisdom there, Mr. Meadows. Before we close again, where can they follow you? Where can they purchase Wilson Meadows music?
I would say right now, Amazon is one, and I'm with a relatively new company that handles all of that. But I know Amazon is one. There are others, and I would say go to Amazon. Music Access in Dallas, Texas, and you can get all that information that you need. They handle all that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amazon, Music Access. I know you're on Apple Music as well. They can purchase that Apple Music.
Right.
They got the iPhones.
Right.
Pretty sure you're on CD Baby probably too as well.
Probably so.
Okay. With that being said, again, I want to thank you, Mr. Meadows, for coming on here on What You Say Radio. It's truly been my honor and pleasure to have you on the show here, and hope to have you back here soon. And is there anything you want to close out? The floor is yours.
I just want to say to all of the listeners out there, God bless you, and continue to support Wilson Meadows until God tell him to stop. Just continue to support Wilson Meadows. Thank you for all of your support, and thank you, man, for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Meadows. All right, there it is, y'all. Exclusive interview with Mr. Wilson Meadows, Mr. Steal My Love, right here on What You Say Radio. Make sure y'all go out and get you some Wilson Meadows music in your catalog today. Appreciate you.
Thank you, my brother.